Here is a quick, crazy story. This just happened, I don't know, about maybe 12 minutes ago, just in front of my house on the sidewalk there. It involves a banana. So, I want to talk with you a little bit about craft and how once we have enough craft in an area, we get confidence. And then with confidence, we can forget about the craft and get to what most of us are really trying to get to, which is our in-the-moment authentic voice. So, for years, I have been lucky enough to do a lot of live performance and public speaking and give talks about communication, all this stuff. So, I have a pretty strong grasp of the craft of communication, how to structure things, notions around writing and connecting and expressing and all the other little bells and whistles that go along with that. Fine. However, what I have found is after years of doing all this live performance and all this analysis and study and sharing and teaching, it has helped me get to a place where I can forget about all that and speak more directly because I feel confident. Even now, I'm not sure quite what I'm going to say in the next sentence, but I'm sure it's going to come together. Or, and here's the thing I've mentioned before, even if it doesn't come together in this moment right here on the video, I know I'm going to be fine. I'm not only going to survive, but I believe, I was going to say I know, but I don't know, but I believe that you right now are getting a sense of me as being direct and authentic and hopefully a few other things like, relatively intelligent and hopefully relatively humble, not too full of myself, not too confident, all this stuff. It's a balancing act. But anyway, I want to get to the story. So, several weeks ago, I posted a video and I was talking about how so often we feel we have to add something to ourselves. We've got to learn this, or we've got to do a dramatic change here. Whereas in my experience and running workshops and with students and things is so often a lot of the work doesn't seem to be so much about adding as about removing doubt, taking away clutter, taking away this second guessing of ourselves and trying to speak directly, because humans spend a lot of time with humans. It's amazing how well we can do trying to get a sense of how someone's feeling, even from across the street, okay? And even when they're not talking, when we just look at them, people can pick up the tiniest authentic details of a person and have a profound sense of how the person is feeling, what kind of person they are, etc. It's incredible. It's about understanding that and trusting that and not getting in the way of ourselves. So I was just going to the car. I gave my son a lift. He had cooking classes this morning at college. Anyway, gave him a lift. I forgot my banana in the car. So it's the time of day and a lot of people, it's early, it's kind of, about 8:30 at that point. Lots of people walking around. And I go to the car to get my banana, and I get the banana, and I'm coming out of the car, and I glance down about 20 feet down the street are a couple of people. They're a couple. They're two people. I'm assuming they're together. They're holding hands. There's a man. It's a woman. Whatever. They're walking down the street, and they're coming this way. And I'm aware of a lot of things. First, they seem friendly. They seem open. They're in a good space. Second, I know they saw me just come from the car. Whether they saw it explicitly or implicitly, here's a guy who just kind of closed his car door, his car's there, maybe he lives in this house or owns this house and all these things. So all of this stuff is there in my mind, and all those are important elements, okay? Because I'm carrying a banana, and as they come down the street, I say, "Good morning, how are you?" And there's always with people, there's this beat where people look at me like, does he know us? He doesn't know us, maybe he does, I'm not sure. Maybe he's just a really friendly guy. And there's this moment where they decide, trusted. Is this guy gonna ask us for money? What's the situation? But they saw me come out of the car. They see me near my house. So all certain expectations and concerns drop. And I say, "Good morning, how are you?" And they say, "Well, we're great, how are you?" And so often I find when you open the door for people, when you not dare them, but when you give them this opportunity and you've jumped, you've taken clearly a leap, you're not being cautious. You're not being guarded. Okay? You take this, say, "Good morning, how are you?" And they say, "We're great, how are you?" And I just off the top of my head, I say, "I'm just being friendly with people and at the same time making people kind of concerned walking around with this banana." Big laughs. Oh, I love it. I love when they were barely awake enough for the guffaws that they felt that kind of get squeezed out of them there. So I love that stuff. And my point about that is not just that I'm a nut bar, I'm a kooky guy, okay? And not just that I'm walking around with a banana, a crazy story, but I speak from the hip. And my hip, going with this, my hip is a positive place. When you drop your anxiety, drop your fear, drop your second guessing, and just share whatever you want to share with as few words as possible and with a positive goal, people will get it. So often we have this concern, I don't want to share this, I'm not sure about sharing that. How do I say this? What if they think they probably won't? I might. All that stuff will all but guarantee that you will trip. You will be awkward. You will get caught up, and this is a classic, sort of trying to get ahead. Hey, how, not that I'm just trying to. And all you do with that self-doubt is create doubt in others. And then all of a sudden, a moment is gone, and people are feeling awkward, and the police are called. So try your best, and this will take practice, okay? There's only one way to do this, like with so many things, and that's practice. So today, not necessarily with a total stranger, fine if you don't want to take that. Though total strangers are awesome, right? There's so little risk, and it's really interesting. But maybe with somebody who's not a close friend, but an acquaintance, you go into the coffee shop, and rather than saying to the barista, "Good morning, can I have a latte, please? Thank you," say something else, something off the top of your head. How you feel, your shoes, a smell coming from the car. Just jump in, play, explore, dare. Give you and this other person an opportunity. Because if nobody's going to present each other with the opportunity, then these very important, connective, liberating, powerful, grounding, these kinds of moments don't happen. And without these moments, we lose so much. We're just caught up in the process of another day. It's a Monday, it's a Wednesday, it's the same day as it was 2.5 months ago on that. We get caught up in so much routine. These are the moments that make the difference. Create them, okay? It takes a little bit of courage, and you'll go from having uncertainty around them to confidence. And when you have confidence around these moments, you can go through your day and literally gift yourself and other people with these memorable, funny, touching, beautiful, really amazing moments. In every issue of the free Sankey Says newsletter, I do a deep dive into a psychological principle or technique. To sign up for free, just click the link down below.